So today I have a huge planner haul for you guys. I'm going to start with this really quick. I went to Hobby Lobby. This was $8.99 and I did have a 40% off coupon. I needed some stuff to store all of the planner things that I bought. And so I thought this would be a good solution. Hold on one second. Okay. I thought this would be a good solution. It clips very firmly into place. And it comes and it has a handle. I do wish, one thing I noticed while I was walking around the store, I wish it had a little bit more give to it. It probably will once it's heavier. But then these did not come with it. I just put it in here in Hobby Lobby to save a bag. I got a small X-Acto knife because I saw a lot of planner people using that and I thought it would be helpful. Some little happy, or no, it doesn't say happy. Let's see, Heidi swap. I don't know. I picked this back. It was nice and flat, but I picked it back to see what those other stickers were, or stamps were. I got this ink pad, this set of ink pads, and they're a really cute color. Some of them, like that brown, I'll probably never ever use, but pretty cute. And then these were 50% off, and they're the cutest things, like these Kentucky stickers. I just love them. And then back to the organization container. This tray pulls out so I can have all my little things in here and then all my stickers can go down here. At least that's my plan. And so then, let me put these back real quick. So then the infamous box. This is an Erin Condren box and we are going to cut to a different view to let you all see it a little easier. Okay, so this is what the box looks like after it's been packed. It comes with a cute little enjoy sticker and it says to and from, which is good for gifts. And then a postcard that says being kind never goes out of style. And it's literally just a postcard. And then it comes with some tissue paper and bubble wrap. So it's very, very nicely packaged. I'm actually gonna take this stuff out of the box to kind of eliminate some distractions. If I could, that would be great. Okay. So I bought the colorful dual tip markers. They had pastel and then they had brights. And I don't even remember what I got. I want to say these are the brights because I wanted black. I think the pastels are more like soft pink and tangerine orange and those kind of colors. I think these are really pretty though. So it comes with, can you read that? It comes with magenta, dark orange, teal, cornflower, purple, and black. Then I bought these sticky notes, and I'm super excited for these. They had several different designs. Okay, sorry, the battery died, so I don't remember exactly where I was. I bought these sticky notes, and they actually clip in to your planner. I don't know if you can see, I think you can, that coil there. I chose these, they had several designs, and a part of me wanted the painted petals because that is kind of the theme for the planner this year. However, this had more writing space in it. So this had more white space for me to write in neatly than the other options did. So I'm actually gonna leave it in for right now. We'll take it out and play with everything later. So then to match my sticky notes, and I just like watercolor. I just think they're beautiful. Yeah, that's what this one was, P.S. Sorry, I'm so unorganized in this video. I apologize. These are the watercolors. So you can see kind of that theme. And then I also got the watercolor bookmarks, just 3 little coil clip snap-in bookmarks. I figured I'd have one on the monthly, one on the weekly, and maybe one on the notes page. I don't know. Maybe I'll only use one at a time. Who knows? Then, free with every purchase. I pre-ordered, but I kind of cheated. So what happened was, if you were signed up for the Planner Peaks emails, you got to order your stuff early, like 3 or 4 days early, I think. I didn't sign up for those. I was on the website and I was messing around on there and I was clicking on stuff and I clicked on like a recommended of something and suddenly I was able to purchase my things, like my planner and stuff. And if I went to the accessories off of that page, I also had access to add accessories to it as well. So I don't know how that glitch worked. I'm glad it did. I mean, it still took me forever to get. It probably took a good 3 or 4 weeks for me to get, including shipping. It did take quite a while to ship because I got the free standard shipping. But anyway, that glitch was neat for me. So this is one of the hardbound notebooks, and it feels, I can't even describe. If you have ever felt NARS makeup, the packaging to that NARS makeup, that is what that feels like. So this is what, it's kind of like blue on the edge. I think this color is turquoise, but I'm not actually sure. You get a bookmark. I'll probably iron that. Okay, let's be honest. I'm not gonna iron that. I'll think for 20 years that, oh, I still need to iron that, and I'll never actually do it. Next, I bought these 3 elastic bands, the Keep It Together bands, and it doesn't say like which ones I got. There were several different color options. I want to say that these are the neutral ones, but I honestly don't remember. I wanted something that would match the cover I got now, plus if I changed covers, any covers that I would get. Also for free came this just small sticker sheet. It's the Painted Petals, and it's kind of a watercolor background, so those are really cute. Although to be completely 100% honest with you, I do not love like the EC and me and the EC up here. That's fine, but like those two, it kind of feels more like an advertisement than a decorative sticker. So I probably won't use those, but the rest of it I'll probably use. We'll see. I like that a lot, the frame. So yeah. Then I bought some personalized stickers, and let me show you my planner first because it'll make more sense. So here is my planner. It does come with a snap-in ruler, and I can never get this stuff like on and off neatly, so just give me 2 seconds. It does come with a protective cover. The protective cover is really protecting. It doesn't want to. Okay, here we go. So this is what the protective cover looks like. It has the Painted Petals design, and it goes from up to 9 inches. And one thing I thought was very interesting, I don't know if the camera will focus on that text there. It says designed in the USA, made in China. Erin Condren, one of her claims and one of the reasons that people like me are willing to splurge on these planners that are quite expensive are because they're designed and quote unquote made in the USA. So it was kind of disappointing to me when I saw that these were made in China. I think if you're going to advertise that your entire planner, including the paper, is made in the United States, then it actually needs to be made in the United States. I know that's one reason why I got this product, is because I like supporting kind of homegrown companies. So that's one thing to note. So this is the Floating Florals design. Sorry, you can kind of see our kitchen lights. This is the Floating Florals design. Normally it comes with like a spearmint, not a spearmint, normally it comes with a sapphire or kind of blue navy background, but I changed mine. I customized my colorway and I chose spearmint, and I absolutely love how it turned out. And then I just put my name, Ashley E. Dunn, and 2017 to 2018 down there. Now, a part of me regretted putting 2017, 2018. Because if I ever get a planner, if I get another one next year, I could have reasonably taken off this planner because they're snap-in interchangeable and used this cover again. But since I put the year, I mean, I still could, it doesn't really matter that much. And there's the back. And then let's get into, I'm not gonna go super in depth with all of this. If you want to see an in-depth review, there are plenty of channels that have done one. I'm probably the last person to get this video out. But anyway, so you get this dashboard, which is dry erase. She makes wet erase markers, but I don't think I will use this very much, to be honest with you. That's why I have Post-it notes and things like that. And that keeps me from buying markers and carrying around a whole nother set of markers. I'll just use sticky notes if I want to use this. And then it comes with a Planet pouch, or a Plan For It pouch, and it slides. It has a slide closure. I'll go ahead and pull everything out here. Okay. So it has some compliment cards in it. Thank you for being you. You slay all day, and good vibes only. It has a hello friends. I think this is gonna be, yeah. These are 20% off coupon codes. So there's that. Oh, and I wanted to show you all. I think they're supposed to be. Yeah, so in the back of the free notebook I got, there's actually a coupon code on that. So I'll go ahead and share that with you all because it's not unique to me. I'll go ahead and show that to you. And then the Hello Friend, I will probably use one, and then I'll probably give one to my friend Jennifer because she was thinking of getting one of these planners, but was not sure if she wanted to spend that much. So if she wants to get it, I'll give her one of the 20% offs because you get 2. So you get those. Then you get 2 more to and from labels. Actually, you get 4 more. I apologize. And they're real cute. These are the kind of thing that I would invest in personally, just being honest. Like they're beautiful and I think that they're wonderful, but that's just not where I want to spend my disposable income. You know what I mean? Like I chose to spend my disposable income on the planner and planner supplies, but gift giving tags are not necessarily a priority to me. Let's see. Okay, this just says what's in the plan pouch. So that's pretty cool. Also, I'm sorry my nails are like not great. I never paint my nails. I just don't do that. Then she gives a coil clip, and what this is for, you can use it for anything. Her intention, I believe that these used to be snapped into the coil or into the planner permanently and you couldn't take them out. This was several years ago. Now she makes them not attached and she provides a coil clip. So you can attach your coil clip to it however you want. I would probably, maybe, I don't know. I don't know if I'll attach it or not, to be honest. And then all you do is you attach it on there and then you can snap it anywhere in the planner. You could also use this for something else if you wanted to snap something else into your planner. She also sells these separately. I think you get 3 for, oh gosh, I don't know the price. I'm not gonna say what it is, but I think you get 3 in the package if you buy them separately. So there's that. And then for the planner, I'm just gonna go through real quick. I'm not gonna spend a ton of time, but you get this beautiful vellum page. And I got the colorful spread. I got colorful vertical. So this is my life and you can write your name. I'll probably put mine down there in stickers because my handwriting is not great. The paper is so thick, like really, really nice paper. And then this is gonna sound crazy. This box, I told my mom when I got this, this smells like if you've ever gotten a bakery cake and then you've had the box after the cake has been gone for a couple days, that's what this smells like. It smells like a bakery cake box. I don't know why, but I don't mind it. This is the year at a glance for 2017 and 2018. I got the planner that goes from July to June because it goes through the school year, and that's a new edition that I really like. Then you have Don't Call It a Dream, Call It a Plan. And then a note page here, and then you have the start of your month. You can cut that out. So after the start of your month, you open up to the monthly spread here. And this is what it looks like. You get a note page or a note column here on the side with a blank flag. She marks holidays like Independence Days on there, and she also marks a few moon phases, which would have helped me in my physics class this past semester, but you know, it's okay. Then you open into your weeks. So for the start of June and July, there is part of a June week that goes with July. So she finishes out June in the June color, and then she goes ahead with July, which I think is nice. There is a blank box up here. I believe it used to say Thankful Thought. I did not get one of these last year, so I don't know, to be honest. I believe it says Thankful Thought, and then you just have blank note pages. A lot of people cover, or note lines. A lot of people cover these up with washi. I'm not sure I'm gonna do that because I'll probably use these. But I do would like to note, because I was curious about this, if you can see where the columns are separated, the lines are also separated, which I think is very, very nice. I thought they were just lines going all the way across, but no, they are separated with the columns. So let me go ahead and open up to a full July week. So this is what the full July weeks looks like. It kind of goes ombre. And so while I'm on this page, I'm actually gonna go ahead and show you the last thing I purchased with my money from Erin Condren. So I bought some headers for the planner, customized. These, you choose your color and then you choose what they say. I chose classwork. And so I'll put that on the top or in the middle, who knows. Then I did a green one that says research tasks. If you all don't know, I was accepted into a research fellowship, so I will be a research fellow next semester, so I'll have a lot to do for that. And then lastly, I did miscellaneous to go in the last box for anything else that needs to be done. And then I also just got some blank ones, like if I wanted to do, I don't even know. I don't know what I would use these for, but I figured that I might use them down here on the notes page to like keep memories or something like that. You never know. What I will go ahead and say, one thing I thought about doing was down here under each box, when I did see that they were separated, is writing down like my favorite memory from the day. I'll probably keep up with that for like a week and then I'll never do that again. But you know, it's a good thought. And then at the end of your month, you have a note page that corresponds with this month. So I guess technically, I would have thought that the note page that follows the month is supposed to go with that month. But based on the color coding here, it would seem like the note page after goes with the next month. So it would be these pages go together, which is kind of, I don't know. I just thought it would be after. I guess before is fine. Before just made more sense in my head, I guess. So December, I love the December color and I also love the November colors. Halloween's pretty. Let's see, there was another color that I really, really liked I wanted to show you. May. May is like this beautiful pink coral color and I just think it's gorgeous. And I think it's a very happy color. And then June, my birth month, is pretty too. So it actually goes June to, they give you, oh, that's why. Okay, so they give you, so it's a July to June planner. They give you the month for July because the first day of July is in a June week. So that's why they do that. So after all of your weeks are over, they give you some note pages. You get 1, 2, 3, 4. You get 4 note pages, line note pages. I do wish there were more. They give you dot grid. They give you 4 pages of dot grid. And then they also give you coloring pages. Okay, I like adult coloring as much as the next person. I wish that we had the option to remove these and put in note pages because I use note pages. I think that will be functional. While this, I'm never gonna color in this book. I don't think that's gonna happen. I have separate coloring books that I can color in if I want to. So that's just something that's not functional for me. I wish that they could have done, we had the option to do note pages instead. Also another thing I wanna say is that I got the platinum coil. The platinum coil is with purchase, I guess, like it's included in the price of the normal planner. The other colors are black, gold, and rose gold, and if you get those, they're an additional $10 each, I believe, and I just didn't want to spend $10 on a coil, like it wasn't important to me. Plus, honestly, even if, the only other one I would have gotten was black, but I like the silver. I think the silver looks nice with this cover, so I'm not super concerned. After your coloring pages, you get some, the 2019 year, which is scary. I don't even want to think about that. And you also get, I feel like it's kind of hard to see unless I bring you in close. You get some little bullet notes here, and then in the coming year in a box, and another over here. So you can write your goals, I suppose. Then she gives you a free sticker sheet. Another free sticker sheet. And they are foiled. And then she gives you some box headers that look like this. And these, one of them are, hold on. Are these? Yeah, these are actually flags. I probably will not use those as much, but they are there. And then you have a pocket in the back, which is very sturdy. And then also in the back is your perpetual calendar. So it gives you, let's see. So even if you get the July to June planner, she still gives you January to December in order in the perpetual calendar. That's nice. I was kind of worried that it was going to be in a freaky order, but it's not. So what she does is she has the month and then she lists the dates. You can write anyone's birthday or whatever, important dates. And then important contacts and important passwords. I'm not going to put important passwords down. I think that is asking for trouble. So I won't use that, but you know. And then holidays and dates to remember. Very cool. Some of the stuff I don't understand, to be completely honest with you. Like it says Yom Kippur, I think that's how you say that. If it's not, I'm really sorry. It's under September 11th, but then it says or October. So they don't really know when it, I don't get that. Maybe it falls on a different day every year, and that's why she has that there. I don't know. And then you get to your back cover, which is also dry erase. And let me say, I have watched a lot of these videos, and people are complaining about this barcode. We have a ruler here. Let's use our ruler. Less than 1.5 inches by like 1/10 of an inch. That's how big this barcode is, and literally every video I've watched, people are complaining about that. Cover it up with one of your 1,000 stickers, draw over it with some doodles. Like, is it really worth complaining over less than 1.5 inches by 1/10 of an inch? Real, like, I just don't get it. It's fine to me. I don't care about that, obviously. So that is what the planner looks like. And then I also bought, let me see, let me snap this in. Y'all, I know I'm not good at this. Okay, there we go. So I also saw someone complain. These are just ridiculous complaints, I think. That when they bent, she had a different color coil. I don't remember what it was. But when they bent, where they bent the coil, that it had tarnished. That 0.2 of an inch space right there where they had touched it with pliers was tarnished, and she was very upset. I think that's ridiculous as well. Basically, just if everything is fine on your planner and the only thing you have to complain about is that your coil is tarnished where pliers touched it and bent metal, I think you have too much time on your hands. That's just how I feel. And I get that like these are expensive and you pay a lot for them and you want them to be perfect, but I just don't think, I don't know, prioritize, that's all I'm gonna say. So next I have a large haul from Michaels. Now, let me say, let's see. Let me just disclaim with, this is what I choose to spend my money on. You don't know how much money is in my bank account. You don't know me. So it irritates me when I see on videos of hauls and things like, wow, that's a lot of money you spent on that, and I would never spend money on that. That's awesome for you. I'm happy with the choices I've made, so I just don't think those comments are necessary. So let me just put that out there. So I will start off with the sticker book, and I'll show you why. This is the Don't Quit, Get Fit sticker book. So these books are at Hobby Lobby and at Michaels. I'm sure there are other places too, but those are the local places where we have them. At Hobby Lobby, they're $20 each. At Michaels, and I bought two of them, or no, one of them. And so I bought one there with some small sticker sheets, but then I went to the Michaels website because I was curious to see if they had anything different, and they had them for like $11 and $12 each. I actually went and got two more in the store, and they were $10 each. So I returned the one I got at Hobby Lobby and I repurchased it at Michaels. And that's what I'm trying to say. So this is the Don't Quit, Get Fit. I'll just flip through kind of quickly. That's the Don't Quit, Get Fit. I'm not gonna do that for all of them, you guys. Like I got a lot. If you wanna see close up, well wait, hold on. I can show you the backs, that'll work. So these are the stickers, and it's the pink flag. They don't really have a name. Some of them have a name, some of them don't. So yeah. Let me see. I'll just show you the back like that and you can get kind of an overview. Because if I flip through all of these, it would take a really long time. This one is called Color Story. This one is Memory Planning. And since I bought these online, to be completely honest, I have not gone through them all the way. Mom and Dad have been on vacation, so I've been waiting for them to come home because Mom and I like to look through them together. So I've been waiting patiently, impatiently. I got the teacher one, of course, because I'm going to school to be a teacher. And I will be working in a school this upcoming semester, like for my practicum, or pre-practicum. These are stickers and they just have a green tag, like they don't have a name. And then these are actually made for Happy Planner. These are letters, or alphabet is what they're actually called. These are made for Happy Planner, so some of them will not be like the boxes that you see, not on this one, but on other ones, will not be to size, or they might be a little bit big or a little bit small, and that's why I bought that X-Acto knife to fix that. This again doesn't have a name, it's just kind of the purpley blue, like cornflower color. And then I've got a couple more, we're almost finished. I say as I laugh. These are the quotes. Productivity. Watercolor. I think these are beautiful. Actually, let me flip through these real quick. These I actually did look through a little bit. I looked through this one just to see, actually let me do it this way. Just to see how actually watercolor they were. Aren't those beautiful? Oh, I just think it's gorgeous. Okay, so to be very honest with you all, I don't know where that cut off. So I'm gonna go back one sticker book. And Mom might have to do some editing here. So I bought the Mom sticker book and this is what they look like. And at glance, I did not notice any, I didn't notice a lot of mom titles in here. I'm not a mom, so I wasn't super concerned. They had plenty of stickers in there that I will use and only a few that had mom. Next is the Faith sticker pack. This is actually the one I bought at Hobby Lobby and then returned. That is what they look like on the back. And then let me point out that they did cut off some of them. I'm not a huge perfectionist, so that doesn't bother me. They cut off some of the, some of the S there, and they cut off a little bit of washi. Again, it doesn't bother me. I think they're bigger problems. If they had cut off like half of stickers, that would have been different, but that little bit doesn't irritate me. Lastly is the Rainbow Pack, which I also think is beautiful, and it just, rainbow. I think that's really pretty. Okay, so then I bought a couple of small packs of stickers. This one I already took out of the plastic and then proceeded to lose the plastic. So these are like payment stickers. So I thought this would be perfect for like my savings and when a bill is due and all that kind of stuff. Then I bought kind of a school pack. I bought, these were on clearance for like a couple dollars, or not even a couple dollars, like $1.50. So I went ahead and got those, and then I had 20% off my whole purchase, so this ended up being very cheap. To be honest, I haven't even opened it up really and looked at it yet because they're loose stickers, and I didn't have a spot to put them yet because I hadn't yet bought the organizer you saw at the beginning. So you can kind of see them there on the back though. The last stickers I bought are these. These are actually made for Bible journaling, but I thought they would be beautiful to put in a planner. And I think that owl is precious. And I think that world is very cool. And then it just has some text up here, like I walk by faith, rejoice always, my prayer, and you could write a prayer below that if you wanted. Yeah, so I'm very excited about that. Then I bought these pens, which I'm very excited to test out. These are also Bible journaling pens. Since these are for a Bible, I figured they would not bleed through as bad. And they come in, sorry, I'm having trouble seeing. Okay, 1 point size, 3, and 5. So there are the point sizes there. I don't know if that matters to you. I'm assuming that's the thickness of the pen. Yeah. Sorry, that was not a good view. Yeah, so that's what they look like. They're just black and pretty plain. And then the last things I bought were these boxes of washi tape. So we're almost at the end of the haul. If you have stuck in this long, you are a trooper. And to prove that you have watched this long, comment below what you think your favorite sticker pack is. And that's how I'll know that you are a true planner lover and you have made it that far. So these are the boxes of washi tape. There are lots and lots and lots in here. Then the second one, and the way they packaged these it was the most ridiculous thing. I ordered it offline and they had 3 little boxes stacked. Each of these little boxes were in a brown box. And then those brown boxes were stacked on each other and 100% wrapped in packing tape. It took me the longest time just to open it. It was very frustrating because I was irritated. So this is the second box. I love those colors. And I like how the thicknesses are different. I was kind of worried that they would all be the same thickness, but they have thin ones in there and thicker ones. That's nice. And then the last one is a seasonal pack. So there's Christmas, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day, 4th of July, Easter. Those are kind of summery. St. Patrick's Day. I don't know what that says, to be honest. I'm assuming this is New Year's Eve or New Year's. Birthday. Those are all birthday. And then I'm assuming that's birthday as well. That's cupcake though. I don't think, some of these I think will be used. I'll use them other times. I don't care if they're seasonal or not. So anyway, that is my ginormous haul. Thank you all so much for watching. I do appreciate your views. Comment below if you get an Erin Condren, what your favorite, what like cover you got, if you got one this year, and things like that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.